everybody. Welcome back to Talk With Nia. So let's do a recap on the last episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. So the episode starts off with Wendy and Karen. They're eating together, and then they find out from Ashley that they are not invited to Robin's bachelorette party. And Ashley says, yeah, I'm looking at the group chat and everybody's on here but y'all too. And then we basically find out that Robin didn't like that Wendy was laughing when Karen tried to expose the whole Juan having another girlfriend who was with some blonde chick in Maryland, and Wendy was like laughing at it or whatever. But Robin, you recorded Wendy getting physically hit by Mia, and you were chuckling and having a good old time. It didn't come to her defense, but she can't do a little cackle. Okay, she can't get a kiki. And when somebody's trying to come for you, like Robin is so wishy-washy with Wendy. It's like, what is it? Okay. But these two ladies don't really seem to care too much about not being invited. But they're just like, okay, where do we stand? Because 1 minute you got over it and the next minute you still being petty. Now we move on to Giselle going to Mia's house because, in the beginning of the episode, Robin was shopping for her wedding dress and all that stuff. And then Ashley was spilling tea about what happened in Mexico between Mia and Wendy, because apparently Mia told Wendy she wants to eat her box, okay? And, Giselle had to go running over to Mia and figure out what was going on. So Mia actually admitted it, but Giselle, did you admit that you are a liar and that you will add little pieces to a story to make it more juicy? Because once she confirmed that Mia, was being flirty with Wendy, and apparently they both looked at each other's boxes, but nothing happened. She went over and told Robin a whole crazy story about, they left together, and she was just adding more juiciness, and she just admitted that she's going to spread this around. So it's like, Giselle, this is what you do. You get information, and then you add lies to it, and then you go spread it, okay? But Mia really was impressed about this information coming out. She really doesn't care, I guess, if she dips into the lady pond or not. So, yeah, Mia really didn't care about that. But Giselle was there for the tea. So now we fast forward to Robin's bachelorette party, and Mia ended up throwing the party for Robin. And Charisse was a little upset about it because I guess Charisse feels like she knew Robin for a long time and she wanted to throw the party, but Mia ended up taking over and throwing the party. Now, Mia is a housewife and Charisse is not. I think that's why they had Mia throw the party, because Mia's a housewife. But anyway, they get this tour bus. Mia's over there swinging from the pole on the bus. Mia and freaking Ashley ended up having on the same outfit. Okay, so they get to the strip club and they basically start off talking about Ashley. They want to know what's going on with her relationship. Okay. They're like, are you and Michael, are y'all divorced? What's going on? You got papers yet? Divorce papers, what's going on? So she was basically making it seem like they've been friendly and things have been better. But then, that didn't last too long because Candace dropped the bomb that, her husband Chris was working and he saw Michael with another lady. And apparently Ashley, her and Michael said they're not going to see other people, So she was upset and she's like, I wish he would just keep it real with me because I don't want to hear this stuff. If he's telling me one thing, he shouldn't be doing another. So then they also get into the whole situation with Charisse and Karen. Now, you guys are at a whole bachelorette party and y'all are basically talking about Karen majority of the time. The person who you purposely did not invite, but you're talking about her the whole time. Okay? Talk about queen things. Anyway, Charisse basically is saying that Karen sleeps around. They talk about the blue-eyed guy, her driver, who she was screwing, and that she gets around, and, rumors are all out around town about Karen getting around. And then they basically say that Charisse says that she be sleeping with staff member. Like, they basically talking about Karen Huger like she is Miss Tatiana out here in these streets, okay? Like, and I just don't really believe too much of this. I really don't. I really think that they are scraping for scraps and trying to tarnish Karen. One, I think Charisse has her own feelings towards Karen outside of this whole, Karen getting mad at her for mentioning her mom and the funeral and stuff like that. I think Charisse is upset because Charisse put this whole group together, and she was here from the day one. So was Karen, was here since day one too, and Karen ended up being Queen B, and Charisse is not Queen B. Okay? Charisse is in a position where she's been gone for several seasons, and she's basically trying to fight for a spot back because she's not a housewife on here, even though she's back. Karen is now the Queen Bee, the Grand Dame, and I think Miss Charisse wants to be number one Queen Bee. So I think that's where all this anger is coming from. But what did you guys think about this whole episode? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.